Greetings to you all, and thank you for joining into this conversation. Today we have just visited a poultry in Maryville Formation House that belongs to the Society of the Missions of Africa. And we are with 3 young men who are taking care of chickens and rabbits, as we shall see very soon inside. And they are going to tell us how they came about this idea and what they do really to carry out this task of them, this poultry farming experience. Welcome. How are you, sir?
I'm okay.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Greetings and good evening.
Good.
Great.
Yes.
What tells your name and also the background experience in poultry farming, and what really has attracted you, and what is your interest in poultry farming?
Okay, thank you very much for the question. My name is Nayo Ekeli Gilles. I'm a theologist and I'm in the 3rd year theology here. So my experience in the poultry has been great. Since I came in 2022, I've been working in the poultry up to this last semester, where I got many experiences and great ones. So in my background, I can say I like a farming, and that one helped me to see the opportunity to show my talents by keeping something, by being useful for the community, by keeping animals and making them part of our community activity.
I'm Bernard Asampana from Ghana. I'm also his colleague 3rd year theology, and we are together here in the poultry. And actually it has been a great moment for us here to learn and to also ensure that we produce what we eat. Usually it is good, instead of going to the market to buy, then we try as much as possible to see how best we can do to also help the community to reduce cost. So that is actually a motivation that is helping us to see what is the best way we can also do to help the community. That is why we came with this small project to ensure that we also produce and then we consume it in our community here. So it has been a wonderful moment, a moment to learn from each other, and that has been so good for the past few semesters that we are working together. And as you can see here, we have some few others have gone because we are doing a free range system. We've opened them and others have gone, and these are those that are around here at the moment, but others have gone out to feed. But later in the evening they will come back, and when you come later you will see them.
Thank you very much.
My name is Andy Diala from Philippines. So I came here in the year 2023. So since I arrived here, I have been appointed in charge of the animals, one of the in charge, in fact. Since the beginning, I'm an animal lover. I like animals. It's my way of kind of passing my time, kind of my way also of stress reliever for me. So it's a kind of a win-win situation. The animals, they are helping us to provide food, and also helping us to release our stress after the busy day of academics, pastoral, and everything. So I think this way.
Thank you very much. You have just mentioned a hint on my next question, which is to know about the advantages you get when you have chickens and the rabbits. And you mentioned something very important. You wish to help to assist also in contributing for the feeds in the community house. And you mentioned also kind of this is a way of recreating. Even if it's a way of recreating for you, you get also some challenges. What are they?
Because there are so many challenges. The basic challenges are like, especially when the winter comes, you have to wake up early and to come here. It's very cold. Other challenges like especially there are wild animals also that are attacking our livestock. Sometimes yeah, it's sad sometimes that they reduce because of those things, but those are challenges to push us. And also other challenges I think is the time also, because we are busy with academics, pastoral, and many things. So those are the challenges, I think, for me.
Thank you very much, Gilles. Apart from what Jas and have shared, do you see any other biggest challenge you face on whether personal level or as a group working in this poultry?
But I cannot say much, but what I can add also, on top of time, there is that challenge of availability in terms of combining between school and the work in the poultry, because the poultry is not just a work you just do once a while, but it is a constant work. So that balance sometimes is challenging. So that's what I can add on that.
Thank you very much. By the way, Bernard, what do you have here in this poultry farming of yours? I can just see chicken. Do you have only chicken or have something?
As I indicated earlier on, it is not only chicken. We have chicken, we have ducks, we also have geese. But the geese are somewhere they have gone to feed, because it is a free range system. They have gone to feed. The ducks also are also just around, but they are not here at the moment. That's why you're not seeing them. We have ducks, we have chicken, and then we have the geese. With that also, we also have some rabbits, and I know very soon you'll go inside and you will see them. We have some few rabbits also. So currently that is what we have in our farm here.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
And will you please walk through about maybe the techniques you've got? I want you to have in mind the current development and techniques in poultry farming. How do you see yourself, your method of doing, being relevant in today's world in the 21st century?
Because it's good also to embrace the technologies of these days. But I think we need also to consider the well-being of the animals. For example, as like my brother Bernard said, the chickens here, the ducks, the geese, they are free range, so that they can roam around, they can eat the grass that they need. But of course, the rabbits, we keep them keep them in the cages, because we cannot just allow them to go out, because they will go out of our compound. So it's good to embrace the technology. At the same time, we need to consider also not to rely too much on them. We need to consider the health of the animals and those who are going to consume them. Yeah, I think that's.
Thank you very much, Gilles. There are so many people in today's those who like consuming chicken. Some complaints that you use GMO feeds to feed them, and it seems it affects the health issues. What are your views on that complaint?
Yeah, they are right when they say GMO products, they make them too fat, but in quality it's a bit difficult to gain their healthy food stuff. But in our context here, we make sure that we don't use them too much. By, as others have said, free range is already a good thing, to be in touch with the nature and get the natural things. And most of the time you use the feed which we get from the market just for the chicks, the starters, so that they may grow and they have the necessity. But at a certain level, they get used, then we release them. And also, not only that we are using, but we get some food stuff from the community, which is instead of wasting the food or the remain or to throw them, we just make use of them by feeding them. So it helps not to use too much the thing. So as you said, these products, they are good in farming, but also for our good health and for our protection, we decided not to use too much.
Thank you very much, Bernard. Some of the poultry farmers, they try and their chicken or rabbit or whatever die in ways they can even not understand. What have you done on your level to make sure that whatever you are producing here is healthy and also the success of productivity? What do you do?
Yeah, well, that is true. At the beginning, it was a bit tough for us. Most of them were dying. Then we tried to find out what is the problem, why were they dying. Then we came to realize that one of the problem was that we have a lot of mice inside. There are mice, so usually when it hatch, then as they are growing, the mice are eating them. Then also when they come out, the hawks are also eating them. So at the end of it all, we'll get nothing out of it. So when we realized that the hawk and then the mice are the major problem, then we decided that we'll make a cage. Then when they hatch, within the first 1 to 2 months, then we close them. We feed them, as Jay rightly said, with the starter. We give them the starter mesh. Then they eat as they grow. They are growing. Then we also observe the growth. Then they get to a certain stage. Then we stop the starter. Then we give them a bit of grower mesh. So after the grower mesh, we stop. Then we open them. We open them to come out, and then they take the natural food that is there, the grass. Then also they enjoy the sunlight, and the leftover from our kitchen also we bring it here for them. So currently that is what we are doing, and then we realize that that is actually helping us a lot, because we see that the rate at which they are dying has reduced. Yeah, so that is why you can see that they will have quite a number of chicken and then ducks and geese around. And also with the rabbits is equally the same. The mice are actually disturbing, and for the time being we try to trap them, but it is quite difficult trapping them. Sometimes you see that a rabbit has given birth, then the following day the mice have consumed all of them, and that is a challenge. But we are trying as much as possible to block all ways that they'll be able to enter into the cages. So now we have tried to put the wire, the cage in such a way that a mouse cannot enter. Then, and we have seen that the productivity is actually encouraging.
Thank you very much for your sharings, and as you promised already that you are going to show us practically what you do, walking us through the steps of your productivity, and of course the challenges you face in a practical way. I'd like you to allow us to go in and see what you do. Really,
You are most welcome.
Thank you very much.